stream is going to be up yet for the VOD for you guys. I hope it does. But right now I look like a Simpson. I'm like really yellow, so give me a second to fix that. So I guess I technically, okay, it says it's 3:01, so either I started streaming right before 3:01 or I started streaming at 3:01 because I scheduled to start streaming at 3. For your guys' time, it's probably something else. I'm on Eastern Standard. But yeah, I look pretty yellow. I look like a Simpson, so let me fix that. I mean, some of you guys probably won't know what I'm talking about. I look more yellow than I do in real life. In real life, I just look pale. You know, I kind of just look like a piece of paper. Yeah. So let me just fix that up. Configure the video, and then you're gonna see me look kind of wacky for a second. Yeah. Now I look. Well, I like this brightness, but that might be too much. Maybe something like this, and I'm gonna turn this off. And now look at that. Now this looks like if I was like in a movie or something, but like I don't like that lighting, and I think that's similar to what I had before. But watch this. Okay, it's very subtle, but I made myself look better. I think this shirt doesn't help, and my hair looks. Actually, I was gonna say my hair looks kind of green. I wonder why. This doesn't look green to you, but this is a green screen. In fact, I could probably just turn that off just so you guys can see. But I'm not gonna because it looks bad, I think. So thanks. So yeah, if anybody here is in the stream, sorry, I thought I touched something. I thought I touched a bad thing. But yeah, here I am on my live stream. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger, and if you guys are wondering why is there nothing in the background, that's because there's nothing in the background. Like I could show you guys my monitor, but it's just my desktop, so I don't think there's a point in doing that yet. Let me pull something up first. I like this background already, but let's go to the. I'm just gonna type a random thing. Alright, apparently it's a shoe brand that I just typed in. Okay. I'm just gonna put images and I'm gonna scroll down to like, I don't know, like down here. Oh, that's a depressing photo. You guys can't see this yet, but that's a cool photo. But I don't know, never mind, it doesn't, but it's like just a random, it's like a black background and just a black hole in the middle. It's a realistic black hole rendering. That looks pretty cool too. You know what? These are stock photos, so I might get sued if I use this in the background. I don't know. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna get sued. I think they're probably gonna be like, oh, well, this guy's trying to be creative with it. I'll give him that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm taking forever to find an image. I'm just gonna put nature. That way, like, I get a nature background. Maybe I'll use that photo. Nah, it's too small. This one? This one's a little bit bigger. Open image, a new tab. Yeah, it's a little pixelated, but I'll work with it. So I'm gonna change my Streamlabs so you guys can actually see the background. But first, where's my window capture? Okay, make sure that I'm on the. I'll just turn it on. And it's not picking anything up. Just give it a second. Oh, I know why. And there we go. This lighting looks even more fake, which is fine. But yeah, this probably looks pixelated to you guys, whoever's watching like 1080p, maybe even 720, it looks kind of pixelated for you guys. But yeah, that's oh wow, you guys can't see me right-clicking. That's strange. Alright, but you guys can see this. Okay. Yeah, you guys can't see me right-clicking, but it's fine. So yeah, welcome. We're here chilling in nature itself. You guys can't really see my arms because they get cut off, so I have to do like some weird shenanigans for you guys to actually see me. Yeah, so welcome to the Just Chatting stream. It's I've been like 4 or 5 minutes in, and I haven't actually said anything of value. So if you guys are new here, that's what's normal for me to do that. It's normal for me to just ramble about random things because I do that all the time. and I have water on me because one, I know I'm gonna talk a lot, but two, I'm also very thirsty, so I might as well drink water. Water. Let's see. Hold on. Nope. That's nope. I can't spell. There we go. No, I accidentally pressed my binding or whatever for like. There we go. Oh, I need a bigger photo. You guys can't really see that. You guys can't really see that because everything to the left and right is getting cropped. Because I thought it kind of looks cool like that. Like, look at all these photos behind me. I really hope nothing NSFW popped up. Google, you better be doing your job. Yeah, Volvic volcano, and then I'm just gonna go to kind of pick a larger size. Yeah, go with large. Of course, none of these is that big like volcano that I'm thinking about. But we'll just go open image a new tab. Yeah, that looks cool. I think this looks higher res. So well, it's high res enough, I guess. But yeah, this is a random volcano. I don't even know if this is real or not, but supposedly this is like the origin, like where they get water from for this brand called Volvic, which I think is Australian only or British. Oh, it might be British. Yeah, it's British. I just wanted to pull that up because when I was thinking, I was like mineral water, which is what the volcano says. Because there's actually like a Muppet volcano that you probably saw. Here, I can probably pull up a better one. Sparta remix. Well, yeah, this guy. Right here. I'm circling him with my mouse. Yeah. Of course, that's not what the volcano actually looks like. It's just a cartoony Muppet. Yeah. Also, fear not. This bottle might be empty, but it's not the only one I have. I also have another one from the last stream. I just realized you guys have no idea how messy the floor is. Well, actually, the floor's not that messy. There's just 2 bottles on the floor. And, I mean, like, the little rug I'm on might need some carpeting, but it's not, like, terrible. Like, if someone was in the same room as me, they'll be like, oh, just gotta pick up a couple bottles and that's it. But there are some days where, like, there's also some wires on the floor, like in the part where there shouldn't be wires, or there might be, like, bigger pieces of, like, little trash that vacuums pick up. Like, this is, like, one of the this is, like, some of the cleanest, the floor looks. Anyway, enough of me describing something that you can't even see with the camera. I'm gonna show you guys, my other bottle. That's what I was gonna show you, but I completely forgot. This bottle is completely full of water. I came prepared. And it's totally not because I packed this up for yesterday and I left it home. I went to classes yesterday because yesterday was a Tuesday and I have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which means tomorrow I have to go back to school and take both of my classes because I signed up for 2. But on Thursdays I have both. Tuesdays I only have one of them. And I would love to live stream myself, like, just doing whatever when I'm back from school tomorrow, but it takes a lot of energy out of me, mostly mental energy, because it's a lot of information for my second class, and that one's, like, the nitty-gritty. That one's related to my major. It's audio recording techniques. They're talking about stuff in a studio, stuff with microphones, recording instruments, which, yeah, that's my major at school now. And unfortunately, I can't really apply that knowledge to what I do. Like, I do music for a hobby, but it's all either samples or synthetic, or like it's just all in a computer. Like, I don't have any instruments. I can't really play anything except for like a drum. Like, and I don't mean a drum set. I mean just one drum. Like, I've played a snare drum like in 4th grade, and I don't really remember anything from that, but I do know the basics. I don't have a snare drum. I had a practice drum, which we probably got rid of. But, yeah. I don't even think I have the drumsticks anymore. So, really, like, I can't really play anything, basically. So, How do I make music? Oh, well, that's funny. Well, you see, hold on. I want to see if there's any browser dolls. It's called a little something known as oh wait, actually dang it. I've read the browser wrong. I was like, oh, did I actually put Bowser? But yeah, browser doll. There we go. And then just give me like a not even like a download thing. Just give me a um. Do I have to actually log in for this? Like, can I just go in and be like, hey, I'm just gonna make some stuff? Oh, there's buttons. What? Oh, this is a sample. Um. Uh. Can I just like start? Can I just go in and like get start? Yeah. Don't make me make an account. Dude, I just wanna. What? Here, Foundation. I've heard of Foundation. Do all of these require me to like make an account? Like, oh, okay, I see. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yep. Yep. I mean, I mean, this is all pretty cool, yeah. But can I just maybe just I don't know. I was gonna like just show you guys some stuff. Browser, free browser doll, and audio tool. Man, don't make. Oh man. Well, clearly there's some memes being made, so this probably. Well, I have to sign up. Like, why can't I just? Is there one that doesn't require me to sign up? Like, come on, I just wanna. Yeah. No. I just wanna like mess around because I already have FL Studio open, so like I can't really. Like, I could do stuff in it, but I can't hear it. You guys can, but I can't. Also, the black back outlines the left and right of the screen. That's what that's not what I put. That's the website. It literally just looks like soundtrack. Um um okay, really? Can I just not? Okay, what's pricing? Pricing. Yep. Mm, yep. Yep. That's not what I wanted. Ableton. Yeah, yeah. Now these are full on DAWs like that are not browser based. Pro Tools. That's what I'm using for my class. Ableton. I don't have it. It doesn't mention FL Studio here, which is fine. FL Studio is a very weird one that got popular on the internet and I think somewhere else. Why is there like a little bump? Hold on. There's like a little bump behind my. Is it my chair? Oh, okay. There you go. That's the green screen. That if you saw that, that was like a little pillow. Little pillow. Oh yeah. By the way, I think I left my phone in the other room, so I'm gonna quickly go get my phone. Never mind. It's at the other side of the room. Well, okay, the room isn't that big, but yeah, it was like a little bit out of arm's reach, so I had to like straight up bend to reach it. But yeah, I just wanted to turn that thing on just to make sure that I didn't get anything. But yeah, GarageBand. Does Google have adult? Ooh. Oh yeah, Chrome Music Lab. All right, let's do it. Chrome Music Lab. A spectrogram? That looks like it's in 3D. Voice spinner? No. Just a piano roll. Yeah, that's that. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, let's just do a piano roll. No, we're not doing that. What? Wow, that's pretty cool, Google. But I just want a shared piano. Song maker. Alright, here we go. This might be not what I was expecting, though. And then we'll put the BPM at 140. Like, alright, this clearly is not going to sound right, but... Yeah. Alright, so I don't know which one is C, so we're just going to have to go by ear. Oh, electronic. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we'll just go. Oh, that sounds so slow. Alright, yeah, that's close enough. Oh, it sounds so ugly. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see. Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you guys can't see everything, so let me just transform and fit the screen. There, now you guys can see more. Woo! Move me to the right. There. Yeah, so I forgot why I'm even here. I think it had something to do with me being like, hey, yo, let's just do some music, because I wanted to demonstrate that I don't know how to play anything, and since I'm already using FL Studio for well, for you guys to hear me, because I have like a bunch of scientific the computer stuff going on in FL Studio here. I can show you guys. I can actually show it to you guys. Hold on, let me just change this to monitor capture. Monitor. And then turn off window capture. There. This is literally all the stuff I have going on. You can ignore that part. My voice is going through a limiter, then it's going through a compressor, then it's going through a multi-band compressor, and I'm using it as a de-esser, and then I'm putting it through an EQ, so that way, if I bump my table, because I used to have it as something else, if I bump my table, it doesn't hit as hard, or it doesn't, like, it's not as bassy, so, like, I don't blow up someone's speakers if they're playing me through a speaker, or through, like, some fancy headphones. Like, yeah. Imagine how much worse that would have sounded. Here, I'll even do it once. I'm going to turn it off. That sounded worse, right? I mean, it probably sounded cooler, but, like, imagine... I don't know. Imagine if you had me at a loud volume. By the way, I'm sorry that I did it anyway, even though I set this up so you guys don't hear it that way, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. It is FL Studio. This is all the stuff you could do. You can put pianos, you can use other plugins and stuff. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just chat and do stuff, but, like, you know, nobody's in the chat so far, so I'm kind of just rambling on and on, which I'm okay with doing. It's just that I like having like a live feedback from other people, and I like to have a conversation with them. And so far, nobody's here, so it's kind of just me talking to myself, which you gotta get used to when you do live streams, because well, I used to record videos, which I can't do that now anymore because I don't have the time to do that. I forgot. I accidentally turned that on. Okay. Now let me turn back on the window capture. And then I'm gonna just now you guys can't see this, now you guys can see this. No, I think I timed that wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we got a simple beat, and now we're just gonna go. Yeah, we'll just go with synth. There we go. Oh, that sounded cool. I didn't mean to do it like that. The boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. But yeah. What is this? I think this is like undo, redo. I think that's what it is. But yeah, here. Yeah, there. Something very simple. Like, you don't really... I mean, if you're given something simple like this, you don't really have to know how to play an instrument. Because, like, music is kind of universal. The fact that that some instruments require you to read sheet music and you have to do, like, many, many hours of practice, that's impressive in itself, but you don't need to do that to make music. If you want to make music in a specific sound and in a specific style, then that's what you would need that for. If you want to learn to play a violin, well, you're going to have to learn how to read sheet music, most likely. And you're going to need to, well, learn the techniques to play a violin. And you're going to have to practice that to get good at it. Or, well, good enough at it that you can just play as much as you like for the day. Which, that's not me. That was my sister, sort of. Like, she was learning the violin for a little bit. But, she never... She didn't like it at some point because she found it, like, too difficult, so she kind of just gave up. I like playing the drums and stuff. It's just that I couldn't wrap my head around what, like, why do I need this sheet music? I'm just hitting a drum. That was me in 4th grade. I was like, I had no idea what the importance of sheet music was supposed to be for a drum. And I think I mostly picked, a drum because, also the fact that I didn't think I was going to need sheet music because I'm just hitting at specific timing. Like, that's kind of all a drum is to a 4th grader, and when I had to do it for my it might have been mandatory for my band class, and that's the only time I was in band. Never in high school, never in middle school. I wanted to sign up in like 5th grade, but they said, "Oh no, your grade average was too low to for you to be in." So I was like, "Oh, okay." And for some reason, I think I was an idiot, and I actually didn't even know what they were saying to me. So I was like, "Oh, it's fine." I think that just means that I live normal now. It's gonna sound bad. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Here, I'm gonna do something whack. On. That'll work. Well, I accidentally made a kind of cliche sounding progression. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna copy the exact pattern. You know? I don't think I did a good job of copying it. There we go. Alright, wait. Yep. Okay, so grid, okay. And then that's what I did wrong. It starts here. There we go. Actually, I think it sounds better if the whole thing was this. These look like flags, by the way. I can't stop looking at this and think of India or Ireland if you like rotate it. I think this is one of the pride flags. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up from it. This is making me think of Italy. Except it's like sideways. If it was like this, then I'd be thinking of Mexico. All right. Here, let's just do that. You know what? Yeah, that sounds good. I'm just gonna make it go. Here, how does it sound? That sounded dark. I was trying to go for like a bop, not dark. Hold on. Alright, so we're in a scale of C. Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is C. F. And let's see. Go with a C. And, yep. We're just gonna repeat this and then segue. Here, how does this sound? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. And now we're gonna do a melody. Oh, I can't go an octave higher. Can I? I can't go an octave higher. I can't. Oh, what happens if I use my keyboard? Nothing happens. Okay. What now? If I save it, what happens? Oh, I feel bad. I just wasted some server space on Google. But you know what? It's fine. Alright, let's see how this is. This is probably gonna sound wrong. I like that. Yeah, we're just gonna be corny here. Oh, I can't go higher. I want to go but like, yeah. What happens if I do this? This is probably gonna sound bad at that last note. And it works because, of course, it works. Yeah, yes, I'm sure. I don't want to really save my song or anything. I'm just vibing. Sound waves. Let's mess with sound wave. Doesn't let me play. Oh. Here, we'll go. Yeah. Alright, well, we got oscillate. Okay. I really want to use my keyboard and just play something, but yeah. Arpeggios, and we got piano roll here. Let's learn about the harmonics. And we could go further up. Yep. Source code available. Wow. Chords. Alright, let's learn about chords. Well, you're kind of limited here. Melody Maker. What do we got here? This is like a... What is this? What is this? Oh, I don't like that. We are very limited, but like, I appreciate the effort, Google. We got string. Why is it so quiet? I bet you guys didn't even hear that. Kaczynski. Alright, what do we got? What is this? Kandinsky! An experiment inspired by Wassily Kandinsky, an artist who compared paintings to making music. It turns anything you draw into sound. Okay, but how? I mean, like, how? Yeah, yep, loading up. So we're just gonna do a... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Is this based on... Well, I don't understand what it's... What? Oh, okay, I see. It's basing it off a shape, so if I go... What is this, Mario? Oh, that's so... I don't understand what's going on here, but it sounds like Mario. We're gonna pick a K. Who is this person I see on screen? I don't know. He's a bit of a loser if you ask him. Stonks. You weren't supposed to do that. Hi, skits. It's skit more like the word for poop. I don't know. All right. So let's just go back into the not into the song. Let's go into the spectrogram. This is gonna look really awesome. I bet. Yep. Okay. Thank you for this. All right. That's kind of cool. That's in 3D, man. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna go that high. Alright, what about... So, you're telling me... Whistle. Yeah, this is the spectrogram. Hey, welcome to the music lessons. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat anything. Well, just grab some random thing to eat and just eat it while watching. That's what I do sometimes. Oh yeah, this is how you do Morse code. I have no idea what I said. I don't know Morse code, just letting you know. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I don't know why I did that. So we got rhythm. Okay, I see. Oh, that sounds weird. Oh, what about this? Here we go. This is what we need. This. Why does it sound like that? I mean, I've seasoned pretzel twists. They just eat that. I mean, as long as it's something that you don't mind eating, then just shove it in your face while you're eating. Of course, when it's actually time for dinner or lunch or whatever, like eat a full-on meal. But if you're just hungry and you're like, oh, it's gonna be a while until my next meal, you might as well just grab something. Heroes. Why does it sound not aligned? Alright, what about this? Oh, here we go. Yo! Here we go. Interesting. Alright, I'm done with that. I'm gonna just hurt your guys' ears, except one more thing before we go. Okay, there. That's what I wanted to do. So welcome back to the just chatting part of the stream, where I'm just chatting, and you're in part of the stream. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna talk to you guys about... I don't know what... I can't think of anything. I guess I'll talk to you guys about Mario Kart. No, I won't talk to you guys about Mario Kart, because I just realized what I'm gonna say is gonna be like very long-winded and boring. I don't know, I just wanted to start the live stream and just talk about whatever, you know? Triangles, talk about triangles, okay. There we go. There. He said it for me. He said something, but like it was something against the squares, I'm not gonna tell you, because it was kind of racist. Okay, they're gonna start an argument. I'm gonna get out of here before it starts. Here, let's just enjoy harmonics. Okay, there we go. I'm done. I'm done with that. Here, we'll go back. We'll go into the piano roll, and hopefully I'm allowed to play whatever I want. I don't think I am, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to play whatever I want here. Let's see. We'll just do a shared piano. What's a shared piano? What's a shared piano? What is this? Alright, we got... I don't know. Like, here's the problem. I don't know how to actually play a piano. So, when I try to tell my fingers, play this. What? What do you want me to do? Yeah. So, like, if I want to actually play something, I gotta go over here, and then just go... Hold on, I'm just gonna go really fast. Like, we'll go 174. And then we're gonna go... Here, I'm just gonna go... Yeah, here we go. Oh, man. SkiT, you're so predictable. Oh, wait, you guys don't really know me personally in real life or anything, so you guys don't know. So I've been having, like, I've been, like, really fixated on the genre of German bass. So, here I am. Yep. And you know what, let's just use the synth again. we got the. Yeah, I like how I was gonna be like done with the music, but I'm back here. So yeah, I'm using Google's thing, instead of FL because I'm already using FL Studio for my voice. I already showed everybody. Well, nobody right now, but maybe in the future somebody will tune in and look. So. I'm really glad that they got like that they have a tempo slider. Wait, See? I know music, I just don't know how to play it. So I get a computer to do it for me. Oh man. This is stupid, man. There. Yeah, look, see, I know music, I don't know what I'm doing. Here, I'm gonna go really slow. I'm gonna go 80. Okay, that's too slow. We'll go 100. Actually, let me go at 60. We're gonna go slow. It's just a very basic beat. It's just gonna be that the entire way. I missed. Yeah, I got that Counter-Strike game. You just saw me go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, SkiT over here saying he just doesn't understand it. Him doing better than I could ever. Oh. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to, like, I'm really great at telling a computer what to play because I can imagine it. What I'm not good at is, like, if somebody were to give me a drum, I'll be, well, okay, a drum I can do. One drum. I can't do a drum set. Let's see. Maybe 2 drums. Like, if you give me, like a kick and a snare, I'll just go boom, 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 boom. But, like, I can't do a whole drum set. And I don't have proper technique. So if somebody were to look at me, like, if an actual drummer were to look at me and how I played on a couple of drums, they'll be like, it sounds correct, but it doesn't look like he knows how to actually hit it. Probably. So, and if somebody were to give me a piano, well, the best I could do is like, do, 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 do. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll do like a chord here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Like, that's all I can do. I can't actually go like, play an actual song. That's what the computer here for. Here, let's try this. That sounds okay. Never mind on that. I'm gonna have to go 2, then 2. Here, this. Oh wait, no wonder this sounds weird. I'm gonna go back to synth. I don't like a synth. Let's try strings. Nope, sounds too happy. Sounds weird. Piano. At this point, I'm just gonna use a kit. Oh, that sounds so bad. What about if I just go back to 120? It sounds way better. Like, how can you make a song at 40? You know what? That's gonna be my challenge. This is supposed to be a just chatting stream, but I gave myself a challenge. I will make a song at 40 BPM. Well, not a full-on song, but just like a little thing going on. I wish there was like a zoom setting. Let's see. What? Alright, that sounded cool. But like, that's not what I was trying to do. Ah. All right. Yeah, I can get down with this. I don't think that's how I had the pattern set up. Oh, it is. I think. All right, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then okay. Here, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start this whole thing over. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Yeah, I have like a very, very basic pattern here, and then I'm gonna make it more complex by throwing in another thing, dude. Maybe I'll even go. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it go every boom, like. There's a little bit more simple. What are these congas? You know what? I got a better idea. I like the beginning, then it starts sounding weird after. I think it's because I have polyrhythm going on. So if you don't know what that is, it's like when you have like more than one speed of a rhythm going at the same time. That's the most simple and technically incorrect way I could say it, but for this purpose, I think that's the best I can describe what I just did. You hear that? I just made that a little beat. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. We are not using a synth. There. Alright, let's see if I can make this sound more wacky. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Here, let's try this. I'm not touching anything. This is the program doing it all. It's alright. It was alright. I'm going to consider that as a semi-victory, because I don't want to do all that. Actually, here. I'm just going to do this. This is going to sound really bad, probably. That's going to sound bad. Here it is. I'm just gonna make it press play. I literally did this part blind, so it's probably gonna sound terrible. And by blind, I mean just I went by instincts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, the beginning was good. This whole part that I highlighted in pink at the top, that's good. Then this part I'm gonna highlight with red is bad. Oh, I like that red though at right there. Hold on. Sounds like I got an error. Alright, what if I go 65? Here, let's look at this. Alright. That was alright. Yeah, that was alright. Alright, enough with music. We're gonna go. Ooh, what other experiments does Google have? Yeah, that's what I guess this is what the stream is about. I'm just going through experiments, and this is the only experiment we have. Okay. Well, I mean, we have a couple other things I haven't pressed, but I pressed pretty much all of these except for voice spinner, but I'm not using my voice for it. Arpeggios. What is an arpeggio? I know what it is, but what is this What is this gonna do? On. Let's see. I don't understand what this in the middle is. Is this like the circle of fifths? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, we got. Oh wait, yeah, okay. These are the scales. Okay, so we have C major, G major, D major. Actually, hold on. Wait, can I just make a chord progression off of this? Yeah, you can. Wait. Hold on. I like that. Oh. I see. Wait. Here we go. Yeah, it's basically pick a pattern at the top, press a button at the bottom, and just time it. And hopefully it makes sense to you. I don't, that was too much. This one better be good. Sounds very classical. Wow. Google, what is going on with you? You got colors. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna let's see. Harmonic strings. Yeah, we're gonna go into a music lesson here. Just give me an interactive thing. Nope. This is, you don't have to know what I just looked at. What do you mean weird and creepy? Oh, I think it's talking about how, like, the scale doesn't sound exact, like, music doesn't sound exactly like the strings. I just wanted to look at something, but never mind. Here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna type a random topic and whatever Google pops up with. Email! Ugh, I don't know anything about email. USA card license. You know what? Let's look at license plates. Yeah, 50 states. Yeah, give us a photo of all the license plates in each state. And I'll show you guys, give me a higher res though. Size large. There we go. So, if anybody wants to say what state they're from, go ahead, you know? If you want to. You don't have to. Or you could just name a random state and I'll give you my opinion on it. Let's see. Let us open a link in a new... Nope. Open image, new tab. And we're just gonna... I'm gonna zoom in even more. There we go. So, let me tell you about New Jersey right down here. New Jersey, is this the one that I'm circling? Bottom left. Up. Bottom left. This one looks so boring. It's just a gradient, and that's it. Pennsylvania is also kind of boring. It's just white, line, line. Let me tell you one that doesn't look that boring. Let's see. Wyoming. Look at that. I mean, it's a little bit too much, I think, for a license plate, but at least they're trying. Here you got like, what is that? A mesa? Like a natural rock formation. And you got a sky, you got some grass. That's pretty cool. Even Missouri. Like, at least this one's got, like, a little bit of a fancy squiggly line going on. And then Alabama, this one looks so ugly, but at least it looks more interesting to look at than New Jersey. And New York. Here we go. New York. This one is cool, I guess. Kind of weird looking. I don't know. I don't like the colors, in my opinion. But like, you know, it's a little bit boring to look at, but the colors is what makes what really stands to me. California. This one is even more boring. It's just white with red text. North Dakota. This one is actually kind of interesting right here. North Dakota. Kentucky. You know, Florida. One of my favorite ones is Florida, just because here you go, you got like a little bit of a flashy thing for telling you what state it is. You even got like a little bit of like the nickname of the state. Well, same thing for New Jersey, but they executed it in such a boring way. You can't really see what it says here, but it's supposed to say Garden State. Like, oh, the Garden State. What gardens? Like, I'm being honest. As someone that's like in New Jersey, what gardens? What gardens? Yeah, and then we got Sunshine State, which I can believe that. You know, it's more south. You get more sun. They could call it the Hurricane State, but because you get a lot of hurricanes. Or the Orange States, because I know that like a lot of people think of Florida with oranges, but I mean they already have a picture of an orange here. Washington. This one is kind of okay. I don't like the fonts for the S and the G in the N. Makes it look a little weird. In fact, Washington would look good if it was with this fonts, but of course more squished so you could fit the word. I like the mountain. That's really cool. Hawaii. Hawaii is probably, I think, looks kind of ugly. The rainbow is fine. Well, I mean, by itself it looks ugly. They should add more to the rainbow. They should just put like a little bit of a sky backdrop. Maybe like a volcano. But like a dormant volcano with a bunch of greenery growing around it. Then, bam, that screams Hawaii. And go ahead and put the rainbow on it. That would look good. But the Aloha states, that's I can understand that. But like the font is boring. Michigan, look what they got. This is kind of clean. I like the M going on. What I don't like is kind of just the basic blue in line. But all right. Illinois. I mean, I like the stars you got going on. The very patriotic look. 1976. I don't understand why it says 1976. Maybe this was when this license plate design was made. Oklahoma. Honestly, this is a really cool looking. I like this one. This one looks really cool. Maybe if you nudge that a little bit further to the left, because I feel like it looks a little congested. But like, I think this looks really cool. And not really, I got nothing negative to say about it except for this. Like the color palette is just fine. Makes me think of a university, honestly, but that's fine. Wisconsin. This one's kind of boring. Like, they put all their design ideas to the top right. You know what? Alright. At least you tried harder than New Jersey. Because the only interesting thing you got going on is the color palette and the questionable fonts and the New Jersey outline, and that's it. Montana. I like the shape of Montana for the license plate because because there you go. You just put like a frame within a frame. And I like the little mountain thing going on. Honestly, and I love what they did with the text. It's just the only thing I don't like is I think it's Big Sky Country. Like maybe they could have put that at the bottom. I don't know. Because like no one's gonna be able to read that. Like great faces, great places. You're gonna struggle to read that also. I mean, a lot of these things you're gonna struggle to read. I mean, look at Florida. At least Florida, what they got right is that's easily readable. And you can hear my microphone. Hold on. Shut up. You guys could hear everything, right? Yeah, you guys could hear everything, I think. Never mind, you guys can't hear everything. Yeah, it's just that, like, there's something on FL Studio that made it look like the signal was still going through. It was, but we were muting it at the end of the chain. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. Georgia! I don't like the font. It looks kind of ugly. I like the idea of, I think that's a peach. I like the idea of having a peach there. And the gradients, I think it's got to go. I'm sorry, the gradients got to go. Or if you're gonna go for a gradient, make it with like New Jersey, how it dominates the whole thing. But like, it looks kind of weird how it's down here at the bottom. Nebraska. Honestly, that's a pretty looking license plate for a state that nobody cares about. Hey, I think I can say that. I have a friend that lives there. Yeah. But like, it looks really pretty. See, this is a gradient, but use creative. Montana, they use a gradient here, but it's kind of creative. Texas, technically, yeah, they're using it creatively. My one gripe about it is I don't think of these colors when I think of yeah, I don't think of these colors when I think of Texas. I think of red or orange. And what else? What else do I not like about this license plate? I mean, it's pretty okay, you know. It's like nothing really wrong with it at all. I think it looks tacky making the rocket ship look like that. So maybe if they made it look larger, honestly, they should have made it take up like more of the screen, more of the license plate. Maybe have it in the background, and maybe a faded look. Let's see. Maine, vacation land. I don't believe that. Then again, I've never gone to Maine, so maybe that's true. Honestly, this is it's kind of cool. It's a little boring, but kind of cool. Louisiana. I love that font. That looks really good for Louisiana. Sportsman Paradise. I don't know. I don't live nor have gone to Louisiana, so I can't verify that. Alaska, the last frontier. Well, if we were to add another state to the Union, that would probably make that fall apart. Wait, which one was added last? 50th state in Union. Was it Alaska? It was Hawaii. Yeah. So it's the last frontier. I mean, I'm guessing it's because there barely anyone inhabited it. Maybe that's what it is. Rhode Island, Ocean State. I mean, honestly, that looks cool. Just fix the font. That's all I ask. Because, like, you have, like, a very minimalist thing going on. You're going to call it the Ocean State, then you got, like, a little wave. You might as well make the text look more minimalistic as well. The anchor I like. What would be even cooler is maybe if they made the anchor big and maybe, like, crooked from the side. Wow. You know what? Maybe for another just chatting stream thing, I'll redesign license plates. That'll be cool. Let's see. North Carolina. What is this? The leaf is kind of cool, but honestly, you might as well just make the leaf the whole background. That way, hey, you don't even need a gradient. You have something here. Delaware. Honestly, it's so just not interesting, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just boring. I guess you could say that's in New Jersey, I guess. Nah, I would change the font of New Jersey. That's what I would that's what I would do. Maybe I would get rid of the Garden States. Utah. Why? I don't like all this empty space here. And I don't like how it has an exclamation. Like, it just looks like a grocery store or something. Greatest snow on earth. I don't know. I never been to Utah. Also, I feel like Colorado would probably be associated with skiing. In fact, is this alphabetical? No, it's not. I'm gonna have to keep going around until I see Colorado. Colorado. That's North Dakota, Kentucky, Chapter, Minnesota, Alabama, Alaska, Louisiana, Mississippi. This is pee-pee. Okay. New Mexico. Oh, San Juan. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. Land of Enchantments. I wouldn't call it Land of Enchantment. I would call it Land of exoticness? Nah, I don't think that's a word. The land of sand. Okay. There probably is a lot of sand there. It borders Mexico. Connecticut. So let's see. Where is Colorado? That's the South Dakota, South Carolina, Maryland. Ugh. Colorado, where are you, boy? Oh, wow, you're at the bottom. Honestly, that's kind of cool. That's really cool. They got like a boring color idea, but then they executed it by making the not color area like the negative space. They made that the color, and then everything else was, or I don't know. It's hard to describe with negative space. Basically, they put a mountain there, and then the sky is that color. But that should probably be the one boasting about skiing, because that's what I know Colorado for. Let's see. Arkansas is really boring. If it's called the natural state, you might want to like boast it in the license plate, or just don't put it there. You could just go down Delaware's route. Indiana. Bicentennial. Oh, I see. They're celebrating their 200-year anniversary at the time that this was made. Well, like, I guess the design. Yeah, not the license plate itself. And it says 200 because that's how many years. Yep. 2 centuries since they were founded or added to the Union. I don't know. All this talking about states makes me want to do the 50 states quiz, so watch this, guys. I've done this many times before, but I like doing this because, no, that's not the quiz. I like doing this because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. Alright, so here we go. We're going to click on Georgia. Oh, God, I'm already messing up. That's Georgia. Massachusetts. Yep. Utah. Wow. I haven't done this in so long, so this is actually kind of hard. So, Utah is one of these. This one. South Dakota. Oregon. New York. Iowa. This one's Iowa. Okay, we got Arkansas. Yep. And then we got Rhode Island through this tiny guy. You can just click the bubble. Mississippi. This one's Mississippi. Okay. North Dakota. Ohio. I have a couple like regular fans in my channel that's from Ohio, so imagine if I messed that up. Illinois. Maine. That one's really easy. New Mexico. For me, it's easy. All I have to do is like, oh, it's one of these two. This one's Arizona, so it's this one. Actually, let me start over so I can tell you guys my train of thought. Alright, so California. Well, that one's just really easy. It's just this big one on the left. And Kentucky. So have you ever heard of Mimel the chef? Or the elf or whatever? I like to say it's a chef. So this is his hat, his face, his like shirt, pants. I know that the placement looks weird, but maybe he's holding it low. And his boots. And then this would be a plate of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And then Massachusetts. The way I memorize it is just the very weird like curl thing on the coast. That's how I memorized it. And then Utah, well, you would just narrow it down to these 4, then you realize that it's not the south ones. And then you have to remember, there's 2 rectangles. This rectangle would be Wyoming. This one is Colorado. If you don't know that, just remember that it's not the rectangles. And if it's not at the bottom, then it's got to be this one. And then Oregon, I know that one easily because it's just top left. And then you just have to remember top is Washington, bottom is Oregon. That's all. That's how I remember it. Just top left corner, and then remember which is which. And it's at the bottom in this case. And then North Carolina is, well, this one's actually tricky if you don't do this normally. So how do I? Well, it's tricky to explain to you guys what my train of thought is. My brain is immediately go somewhere above Florida. And then I have to remember, so this one is Florida, this one's got to be Georgia, so then the Carolinas have to be here somewhere. That's what, but how do I draw that conclusion? I'm trying to make this like easy for people to remember. Well, here's what I can tell you guys. Um, so there's this line here. Yeah, I think that's how I memorize it. There's a line here. Above the line is the Virginias. Below the line is the Carolinas. And this one is no trick question. Like North Carolina, so these two are the Carolinas, so you just gotta pick the northern one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I just talked about where's Georgia. It's right above Florida. You kind of just that's kind of all you gotta do. You just gotta kind of memorize that some stuff. Like some of these things don't really have shortcuts because you have to know by heart where one state is. So then you can use it as a landmark. And in Idaho, let's see. How do I tell you guys about this one? Because I actually do mix these up. Like for a second, I mixed these up. I guess what you could say is Idaho is the no, because both of them have faces. Because like it kind of looks like one of them has a face and the other one, like yeah. Um, how do I tell you guys? Because it's this one, but how do I get you guys to remember this? I guess Idaho is the tall one, not the long one. I don't know. I kind of just memorize that it's one of these two, and then I just have to memorize it's this one out of these two. And Ohio, I don't know. I think the reason why I remember Ohio well, it's because I live in New Jersey, somewhere in here, and then you just go left once. That's the wrong state. That's Pennsylvania. You go left twice. You're in Ohio. That's how I know. For everybody else, I guess I don't know. Look at the Great Lakes. Try to look for like this triangle shape and go directly below it. I guess that's probably what you guys could do. Illinois, and then this one. Let's see. I think how do I tell you guys this one? Because I'm actually mix these up normally in my head, but then I have to remind myself that it's this one. So Illinois, I guess I would have to say that it's How do I tell you guys? Okay, so I guess if we go back here, triangle, you found Ohio. Then go left twice. Or if you want to go off of New Jersey, here's New Jersey. Go off left once. That's not it. Left again. You got Ohio. Well, do it again to find Illinois. Here you go. That's not it. Now you're in Illinois. That's how I do it. Arizona. I know this one by heart because I did a project in like fifth grade or something like that. Like it was like for a computer class, but they were trying to teach us research skills. Like, oh, since you're on a computer, here's the power of Google. And now let me show you a real life application of it. I think that was the point of the project. Like it was trying to teach us how to research using a computer. So in this case, the teacher just came up with do a project based off of one of the 50 states, and I was randomly assigned Arizona, and I actually learned a lot about it. Like Phoenix, and the fact that it gets really hot there, and the fact that like the most important one in this case, I memorized where it is on the map by accident. Well, more like I memorized the shape. And therefore, I just had to look for the shape, and I began to memorize, oh, that shape is always here. Yeah. So, or you could just go by the approach of, oh, it's one of these four by this cross sign. Just remember that's the bottom left. Click on Montana. Montana is this other one, the one with the face. So remember, out of these two, it's the long one. Montana's the long one. Idaho is the tall one. South Dakota. Now, this one should be easy for everyone. The Dakotas are just up here. Well, actually, that's the hard part for people that don't know anything about the states in terms of their location. So you just have to memorize that the Dakotas are here. It almost looks like a rectangle, but it's divided into, like, at least to the eyeballs, at first glance, they look identically sized. So you just have to look for the nearly identically sized ones at the top, because these ones can also be argued that they're identically sized. Same with these. So just remember, it's the top two. So this whole thing is the Dakotas. So the south one is at the bottom of the two. Indiana. So Indiana is the one that we left out. So if you guys want, you could do the method of try to look for Ohio, then go left one. Or go left 3 times New Jersey. Or do the thing. Or like whatever, really. Maryland. How do I describe this one? I mean, I guess Maryland is it's just the other weird shaped one at the coast, but it's further down. Yeah, that's how I can describe it. It's like further down. It kind of looks like it's. It almost looks like two states, but it's actually one, because the river doesn't quite divide it. And they could still make it one state if they like. I mean, look at this. Look at that. So yeah, I guess that's how you would say it. And you can memorize that this is where this is this is the state where Washington D.C. is at. Why do I feel like I'm wrong? CD should be in Maryland. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So it's in Maryland. I mean, apparently it borders Maryland and Virginia, so it must be like somewhere here or something, or maybe here. Yeah. Either way, I've actually gone there for a school trip in the 8th grade. It was pretty cool. They had like a toy store where they made like like in cartoons they have certain toys that you never see for sale in real life, like those I mean sometimes you see them, but like slinkies you don't really see too often, or at least not the iconic just steel look, or like those chattering teeth that those teeth that wind up, like those they sell those. There's like paper air, not paper, like those wooden airplanes. Like they sell a bunch of that stuff because I think they boast that they're American inventions. Yeah, but yeah, Maryland is this one, this very weird shaped one. That's like looks like it's two states, but quite is not quite as Delaware. I can just tell you that Delaware is this very small one, this very small one in the coast. Not this very small one, but this other very small one. Yeah, and if you were to zoom in, it's hard to tell here, but if you were to get a different size map, it actually rounds off at the top. Oh crap! I was gonna look up a U.S. map, but it's gonna look like I'm cheating. Um, maybe I can. No, no, because then I might accidentally get a photo with all the other 50 states or the other 49 states. Um, yeah, we're gonna have to take my word for it, but like up here, it rounds off. So just remember that Delaware is kind of long, rounds off at the top. Right. Yeah. It's just a very skinny, small shape state at the East Coast. Nevada. Nevada is this one right here. How do I know that? Well, I mean, okay, so what you saw here is that I was circling this area. So I know immediately it's to the west, so it's the left side of the entire country. And then I have to remember that, oh, okay, it's like, it looks almost like a triangle. It's like very, very angular. Which one of these is very, very angular? Like, which one looks kind of like a triangle? At least, sort of. Or you could say it almost looks like a pentagon. Or like half of a trapezoid. Like, yeah, whatever you want. Or you could just memorize that Nevada is directly to the right of California. Directly to the right, but not this one. This one. So directly right to the of California, but it's not the state that's part of the cross. The cross is like this, like it makes like a plus sign. Mississippi. Now, oh god, this one is so hard to teach. I only know this one because I memorized where on the map it is. How would I explain where Mississippi is? So there's a river known as the Mississippi River, which you guys can't really see because like these squiggly lines, or most of these squiggly lines, are part of the Mississippi River. Which is, I think, the largest river in the country. It might be the largest river in the entire continent of North America. But yeah, let's see. But let's say you don't know even what the Mississippi River is. Well, I guess what I could say is it's down south near Florida. So, you go above, that one's Georgia, like I said. Go left, that's not it. You go left one more time, that's Mississippi. And then you know that meme of Sweet Home Alabama? Well, we'll get to it. Well, I'll just say it now. This one is Alabama. So you can memorize the shape if you'd like. Sweet Home Alabama, funny meme, ha, incest jokes, Okay, South Carolina. So I remember we were talking about the Carolinas. We did north. This one is south. I guess you could say that Carolina looks the closest to a shape of a rock compared to the other one. I don't know. Alaska, that one should be easy to memorize because it has like a very distinct shape, but you could also remember it's not inside of the continental U.S., which is just the fancy word of the other 49 countries, the other 49 states. So the other two that are outside of this area is Hawaii and Alaska. So you just gotta remember, Hawaii's just a bunch of islands. It has like an iconic, almost triangle shape here, and a string of other islands to the left of it. And Alaska, it's just this big thing that's got like a straight line going up and down it. And let's see what else. And it's got like this, got like a bit of a, I don't know. It looks kind of like a ink splotch. Yeah. And Florida, you just gotta remember it's this one right here. It's the big one that sticks out from the bottom right. Alabama. Hey, look, funny meme, huh? You can memorize that Alabama is, if you go directly above Florida, Georgia, go left once, and there you are. Arkansas. Now this one is where Mimmel comes back. If you remember Mimmel, the chef, there's his hat, face, shirt, pants, and boots, or shoe. And then if you remember that this is his plate in the Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky. So, you have to remember where Mimmel. What does a Mimmel mean? M-I-M-A-L. So you just look for his pants. Don't reach inside of it, though. Alright, so Nebraska. How do I memorize this one? I guess what I did is, from my personal experience, I combined personal experience with almost common knowledge of where Texas is in the world. Pretty much everyone knows that this is Texas. And if you don't, well, congratulations. This is Texas, which is the one bordering Mexico, and it's at the bottom. But it has to border Mexico. If it doesn't, then you're looking at Florida. Yeah. Or you might be talking about Hawaii. I don't know which one of these is the furthest south. It might be Hawaii. But in terms of the 48 states that are on the continents, or 49, yeah, because Alaska is also part of the continent. Out of all of these, Texas is the one that borders Mexico and is at the bottom. So that's where Texas is. If you go further up by one, it's Nebraska. So remember that. So, oh no. Please ignore what I said. I just messed up. This is Texas. Directly above it is Oklahoma. That's what my head, I knew it was Oklahoma, but I said the wrong word because I was reading the word Nebraska on the screen. Also, look how long, oh my god, I've been at this for 14 minutes. Hey, I mean, I'm having fun doing this, so I might as well. So, this is Texas, and this is Oklahoma, so it's not these. Neither of these are Nebraska. And remember what I said earlier, these top two that look nearly identically sized, that these are the Dakotas. So that leaves two more. So I guess what I'm going to have to tell you guys is that here's what you can memorize also. Exactly in the middle, almost exactly in the middle, is these two. So, I'll go with Texas. Texas, you go up one, that's Oklahoma. How do I know that? Because I've actually been to Oklahoma for like a couple hours. But, yeah, I've gone to Oklahoma. You go up one more. That's, Kansas. And then you can also go here. These are the Dakotas. Go down. That's South Dakota. Because North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. So you have to memorize that out of these two, one's in the middle. Top one is Nebraska. Bottom one is Kansas. And then Tennessee. Where is Tennessee, you ask? It's the plate that belongs to the fried chicken. It's the fried chicken's plate. Alright, and in Washington, top left. That's it. Just top left. Not Alaska. That's really far out. Top left. Top left of the this whole group. Yeah. And in Oregon, you just have to remember it's almost top left, but it's below it. Yeah. Maine, top right. There. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then New Hampshire. I knew this at one point. Okay. I think New Hampshire is this one, because one of these two is Vermont. So, Vermont makes a V at the beginning of Vermont. So you might think it's this one because it looks like it's almost making a V. I think Vermont is the one that doesn't make a V. So just remember that. Which one is Vermont? The one that doesn't make a V. So that means New Hampshire's the other one. Nope, never mind. Okay, ignore what I said. Vermont is the one that makes the V. I keep clicking the wrong one. Yeah. So Vermont is the one that makes the V. New Hampshire's the one that doesn't make the V. That's how you memorize it. I really thought that it was the one that doesn't make a V, but okay. So ignore everything I said. Pretend we just finished Maine. So Maine, yeah, that one's Maine. And now, oh, where is New Jersey? Oh wait, no. Where is Vermont? New Hampshire. New Hampshire is the one that does not make a V out of these two. It's this one. Yeah, I mixed that up. I think those are the only two states where I actually do full on make the mistake even after giving it some thought. Yeah. In New Jersey, this one is very easy for me because I've grew up here basically my whole life. It's this one, how do I describe this? It's this one that has like a shape where it's like top heavy, but then also somehow bottom heavy. And it's got like a little thing sticking out at the bottom of it. It's exactly on the coast. It's on the east coast, and it's got a thing sticking out of it from the bottom, but it almost looks like a number 8. It's almost like an hourglass. Almost. Like an 8 shape. That's what you gotta remember. It's like that. Or for me, from memory, I just know it's this one because I've lived here my whole life. In New York. So it's not asking where's the city. Although the city is part of the state. But the rest of the state is this big thing right here. So if you want to memorize which one that is, well, you could go off in New Jersey and just go up one. But you could also think about which one has a border that almost goes straight up and down. And almost has a border that goes straight up, left and right. That is near the East Coast, or technically part of the East Coast. Is this one? I guess you could think of it like, if I were to make this shape, or for you guys, if I were to make this shape and then go along the 50 states near the East Coast, which one almost fits that shape? Oh, this one. Because then the other border is that's the border between Canada and in the United States. So it's this one. So yeah, you could go off of that. This one here is New York. New Mexico, I love the flag for New Mexico. It's so beautiful. But because it's just so minimalistic, but like I forget what the symbol in the middle is, but it's like a very significant thing. But like I like minimalistic flags that like you could tell has its identity on it just by one or two things that are on it. Or a couple things. Like the US flag is very iconic and it's very minimalistic. It's just lines and then stars, and then you color them in appropriately. And you make sure that there's a rectangle that contains the stars. You just have to remember what colors are what. And in Mexico is kind of iconic too. I don't really know what the center of it means, but I know the iconic colors of red, white, and then green. And then in the middle, you just have to remember there's a distinction between Italy and Mexico. Is one, the color of the green is a little bit darker in Mexico than in Italy. If you don't remember that, that's fine. Mexico is the one that has like a design that if you like squint your eyes, like if you really, really squint your eyes, or like you just get something blurry, it kind of looks like a brown splotch in the middle. That's really what you gotta remember. It's like a brown splotch, or it mostly looks like a brown splotch in the middle. That one's Mexico. If it has nothing in the middle, that one's Italy. Sorry, back to states. New Mexico is bordering Mexico, if you remember me talking about that. New Mexico is not this one, because that one's Texas. So let's go back to this one, because here's where you can say it's near the bottom. It's one of the plus sign states. The plus sign means like it's one of the states that make up the plus sign. So it's in the bottom two, because you're gonna have to really memorize that it's at the bottom two. So since we already talked about all these, I memorized that this one's Arizona, so it's not this one. And then it can't be the rectangle, because the rectangle is either Colorado or Wyoming. You don't have to remember which is which for this case. Just remember that it can't be the rectangle. And then this one is north. Well, it's at the top. And that one's Utah. So it can't be it. It's at the bottom, and it's not a rectangle. So it's one of these two. And we already established that Arizona is like directly bordering Mexico, but it's also to the right of California. So it can't be that one. New Mexico is this one. So you could just also remember in the plus sign is bottom right. Oklahoma. This one, you just gotta memorize. Where's Texas? It's right here. It's right above Texas. Connecticut. This one, how do I explain this one? I know where it is, but how do I explain Connecticut? Because I can see a lot of people confusing Rhode Island and Connecticut, and even Massachusetts. Think of it this way: Rhode Island is this very tiny one. The hitbox is also here for this quiz, but it's a very tiny one. So imagine if there was nothing going around it, absolutely nothing. Imagine if it really was an island. So, how would you connect an island? Okay, imagine if the island wasn't that far away, or if we had infinite money. Let's say you wanted to get a car left and right there, but you wanted to get like a highway. So, how do you connect a highway from the mainland to an island? You make a bridge. And a bridge is kind of like a long rectangular thing. So, you gotta look for this almost looks like exactly a rectangle. So, you gotta look for a shape that looks almost exactly like a rectangle that's connecting the island to everything else to the left. Connect. Connecticut. I think that's how I would go. Yeah, like that's how my train of thought is. Which, if you don't remember, like so, Michigan. So Michigan is. Sorry, I blanked out. Michigan is one of these top two. So how do I remember which is which? The way I do it is I have to memorize that Wisconsin. Okay, so these are the Great Lakes, by the way, which are, I was gonna say the largest lakes in the U.S. Which that's true. Yeah, the largest lakes within the U.S. Yes, these also count. They're also shared by Canada though. Like there's invisible borders inside the lakes that separate Canada and the United States. So if you want, you can go with this one. This one that kind of looks like it's something. You know, looks like something. Or you could just pretend that it's like, I don't know. It's like a long shape. So you gotta remember, there's something to the left and right of this part of the river. Or lake, it's a big lake. So, one of them is Michigan, the other one is Wisconsin. The way I memorize Michigan is I look at which one is Wisconsin. It's this one. The one that's one entire thing. That one is Wisconsin. It's the one that's just one piece by itself. Michigan is two pieces. So you just have to memorize which one is not Wisconsin. This one is not Wisconsin. So that one's Michigan. West Virginia. This one's kind of tricky too. So remember the straight line that I was talking about? It's almost straight, but like it looks curved because the Earth, the globe, and it like a straight line around the globe actually kind of looks like this. It makes like a very wide U. Excuse me, at least from this perspective. But yeah, so this almost perfectly straight line here. So the south of it is the Carolina. North of it is the Virginia. So you just gotta think of it this way. So which of the Virginias is touching the East Coast? Is this one. So that means which one's not touching the East Coast? Is this one. So this one, because remember, you can't go this way, because like west would be this way. But that's the fried chicken, that's the Kentucky, so it's not that one. There's only one more that's to the left of it then. It's this one. This one is the west of Virginia. There you go. And then the other one is it's not East Virginia, by the way, if you're wondering. It's just called Virginia. Why? There's a historical reason, but for now, I'll just say that's not really important. That's just how it is. So you just have to remember that there's Virginia, and then there's the West Virginia, and then there's Colorado. So now, how do I tell you this one? Well, it's one of these two rectangles. So, to help you remember which is which, it's the rectangle that's part of the plus sign. The other one is Wyoming, which, funnily enough, popped up. Yeah, so Wyoming is the rectangle that's not part of the plus sign. Missouri. So, how do we do this one? Well, remember Mimmel the chef? So, this is his hat. That's an M, but it's not his hat. It's never his hat. So, it's the other M. M-I-M. So, it's his shirt. His hat is a different place. That's Minnesota. I also memorized Minnesota from his shape. I just always forget it. Now I always know that's Minnesota, but whenever it tells me to find Iowa, for some reason I'm like, one's Iowa, but then I have to remember Mimmel. Yeah. But for Minnesota, if the game or if this quiz asks me where's Minnesota first, I get it right every time. But if it asks me Iowa, for some reason I think, oh, that one's Iowa. Yeah. If it doesn't get to Minnesota first. So where is Wisconsin? Remember this? The lake? Well, it's the one that's one whole piece. And then Virginia. So it's the north of this line. So remember, this is the one touching the coast. So this one is like the East Virginia, which it's not called East Virginia, it's called Virginia. Louisiana, you can just remember for like the L shape, or that's the boot of Mimmel, or you can remember it for it being directly to the right of Texas, from at least from here. Yeah, we can just memorize it as the boots. So Minnesota, I'm glad I asked this one first. You can remember it for the I don't know why I memorized it. I almost think of it as like soda, like the SOTA as like soda, like the carbonated drinks, like Coke and stuff, or Pepsi. So if you want, you can think of it as like a crushed can, like a slightly crushed, like you squeeze it, you give it a squeeze. Yeah, you could memorize it for that shape, or you can remember that it's the hat of the chef. Iowa is this one, because that's the last one left of Mimmel. But yeah, Mimal. Iowa. And then Vermont. Okay, so now that we know, it's the one that makes the V. New Hampshire's the one that doesn't make the V. The V for Vermont. Texas. This one is the hardest. No, okay. Texas is this one down here at the bottom. It has a very iconic shape because it's got like a rectangle shape that merges like an upside down triangle with another upside down triangle. Yeah, it's just a very iconic shape. Yeah, so you just have to remember that out of all this chunk here, all these 48 states, it's the south one that's bordering something, which is Mexico. Because this one is not bordering a country, it's just ocean, and then the rest of the country. So click on Rhode Island. Rhode Island, just remember, it's this tiny one. Because this other small one is Connecticut, and the one with the weird shape is Massachusetts. So you just have to remember that this one is Rhode Island. It's a tiny one. I think it's the tiniest state in the entire country. Hawaii. You just gotta remember, it's a bunch of islands with this shape. And then North Dakota, remember the Dakotas are here. Another way you can remember where the Dakotas are is look for Texas and then just go straight up. Once you're at the top two, those are the Dakotas. North Dakota is the top of the Dakotas. South Dakota is the bottom. Kansas, if you want to, we can go again from Texas. Go to Texas. Just gotta remember that this one's Oklahoma. Actually, you can think of it that you can actually say that this is Oklahoma because it has a very weird shape. Kind of looks like someone's giving a thumbs up sideways, or a sideways thumbs up. So you can remember that one's Oklahoma. It's right above it. And Pennsylvania. The reason why I remember this one is here's New Jersey and directly to the left. So yeah, we almost got a perfect score. I just mixed up Vermont and New Hampshire. So I'm gonna do this again. I'm just gonna go without. I'm just not gonna say anything for a second. Sorry, for some reason my brain. Yeah, if I go too fast, I'm gonna take my time, but I'm just gonna be silent and then I don't know. Hopefully, you guys know what to do in your. Actually, I'll just say out loud what I'm doing. But like this time, I'm not gonna slow down. Okay, let's start. Alaska, iconic shape, top. California, left. New Hampshire, it is one of these two. Doesn't make a V. Wisconsin, it's the one that one whole piece. Jersey, I can't forget that shape. New Mexico, it's the bottom two. This one's Arizona, so it's got to be this one. Montana, it is this one. It's one of these two that make sort of a face. It's the long one, not the tall one. Delaware, the one that kind of rounds off at the top. Arkansas, Mimal, Michigan. We gotta go with this one to the right. New York, this one with like the almost L-shaped border. And then we got the West Virginia, line, top, left. And then, well, not this left. Utah. So Utah, you gotta go over here to the plus sign. Can't be this one. That's Colorado. This one's Arizona, like we talked about. This one. Tennessee. Look for the fried chicken. Look for the plates. Connecticut. Connect the small island. South Dakota. One of these two. The bottom one. Louisiana. Look for the boots. Look for the distinct L shape. Maryland. This very weird shape one that almost looks like two states, but it isn't. Ohio. My state. Left one. Left two. Oregon. Top left. And out of these two, it is the bottom of the top two. North Carolina. We gotta go to Carolina. So here's the line. And we go south to the Carolina. And it's north of the two. Washington, top left. Illinois, right here. Texas, Virginia. Virginia is going to be the top one. From the straight line border. Nevada, it's the fancy shape one. North Dakota, North Dakota, the top of these two. Florida, very distinct shape in my opinion. Massachusetts, a very weird shaped one at the coast. Kentucky, it's the fried chicken. Iowa, this one is from Mimble the Clown. Why do I say the clown? In my head, I always think of the clown. Okay, I always want to say the word Mimble. I always want to say Mimble the Clown, but then I end up I stop myself and I say, don't say clown, say chef or elf. Face is the head. Maine, top right. Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Minnesota. This one because of the crush can or the hat. Oklahoma, the sideways thumbs. Georgia, directly above at the coast and directly above Florida. Rhode Island, the tiny island. South Carolina, I said the south of the Carolinas. Colorado, the rectangle part of the plus sign. Nebraska, well, process of elimination is these ones, but you could just remember it's directly below the Dakotas. Vermont, the one that makes a V, or almost makes a V. Hawaii, very distinct island. Wyoming, but the rectangle that is not part of the plus sign. Mississippi, Minimal. Now here's the tricky part, right? So you're gonna mix these up probably. So I will tell you this. The Mississippi River, the river leads to an ocean, or it's connected to an ocean. So think about where's Mimble? Oh, it's not connected to the ocean. Okay, look for another place. Mississippi is right here, to the right of the boots. Missouri, part of Mimble. Pennsylvania, left of New Jersey. Idaho, it's the tall one. Indiana, it's between it's to the left of Ohio, or where you left New Jersey. Or yeah. Arizona, memorize that one. Borders Mexico, directly to the right of California. Alabama, well, last one. Yeah, just remember that shape. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again, but silently with no words. Oh, I didn't read the full word. I was like, oh, I see a V. I'm gonna start over. But you see, I actually do put these shortcuts into practice now that I taught myself the V thing just now in the stream. I put it in practice. It's just that sometimes I don't read the whole word. All right, I gotta make sure I read the whole word. Okay. Oh. Yep. Yep. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we got this. And then we got. Oh, I almost clicked it. I almost clicked it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, for some reason I was like, what am I looking at? Like I forgot how to spell Wisconsin for a split second. So it's like, what is this state again? And I read it, and then I properly read it. Like, I properly read it. And I said, oh, Wisconsin. Yep. There. That's probably the fastest I can comfortably go. Because if I start going any faster than this, I will start making mistakes. Oh, and it tells you the capital also. Salem. Yeah, I've heard of Salem. I wonder if, I mean, I think because now I'm curious about the capital of, oh, never mind, I remember. It's Olympia of Washington. Because I have a friend that lives there, and I remember I had this conversation with her. In case you're wondering about New Jersey, it's Trenton. Oh, you can actually click on these. You can actually click on these and just be like, hey, yo, whoa, wait, how long is this? Wow. You can just slide this. Okay. So yeah, you can just click on any of these. So the capital of this, I think, is Houston. Austin. Okay. Capital of Florida is I don't know how to pronounce it. Tallahassee. I knew it was a long word with a T. Just don't know how to pronounce it or spell it. And then let's see. I'm gonna pick a random state that my mouth lands on. I have no idea. I would not know this one. I feel like I already saw Santa Fe, Denver, or Santa Fe. That I don't know where Santa Fe is, honestly. But like, let's see. What about that? Oh, my mouse. It's not. It's not Las Vegas. It's something else. So I don't remember. Carson City. Wow. How about this? Okay. This one's Nebraska. I think it's just called Nebraska. No, Lincoln. Okay, genius. Okay. Well, at least I know Trenton. See? I've never gone to Trenton, but I don't recommend it because I heard many bad things from my friends that live in New Jersey with me. Only go if you're a real one. No, okay. Okay. Alright, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I might end it right here. Oh, you guys can see this now. Yeah, I might end the stream right here because I ran out of things to talk about stuff, and I'm getting hungry. Oh, sorry, I've been getting cropped by the camera. So, I will say this. I don't know when my next day off from work is. Yeah, I don't know when my next day off from work is going to be. So what I'm going to say is that what I'll probably be doing is I'll make an announcement on either YouTube or no, not YouTube, on my Discord server or on Twitter okay, definitely on Discord. I just don't know if I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing both, which so far so good. But next time I'm thinking about going live, and if I can pick a day and a time, well, I'll let you guys know through there. So I'll see you guys in the next live stream because I'm hungry.